Hello, all. My name is Brianna, and I think that this year I'm going to take this YouTube channel like a little bit more seriously. And I say a little bit more seriously because that's just like, that's just what I think I should be doing, because I am embarking on a journey towards minimalism. And I say embarking on a journey towards minimalism because I feel like minimalism to different people might mean different things. And I'm not somebody who could just be like super cold turkey about it and like be like, all right, bye-bye to stuff and whatever. Like that's not gonna work for me. It's gonna have to be a gradual process. So to start that, I think I'm going to start with like a low buy, no buy, because that's already like what I've been doing this month of January, even though we're only 11 days in. But if you know me, you know I am capitalism's bitch. Like, they have me by the throat. They have a good strong grip on me. I buy a lot of shit I don't need, whether it's like clothes or just like even like just garbage. Like, oh, I've never tried this cream before. Brianna, you have 4 body lotions. You don't need any more. So I am going to start this process, not of purging, but like just being okay with what I have. Okay, so the next part. Okay, so to start off with like what inspired this is that like I've seen like low buy, no buy videos on YouTube. I've seen like capsule wardrobes. I think that's really interesting. I'm not sure if that would 100% fit into my lifestyle and what I enjoy, because I like putting together outfits when I'm not going to work and whatever. And I just like dressing kind of crazy and stuff. And I like thrifting, and I like finding like good different vintage pieces sort of thing. Like I think that is the bee's knees to me. That is so fun. And I love like having just like interesting pieces. But the reality is not everything could be interesting. So like I said, I'm continuing. I just watched this documentary called Minimalism on Netflix, and it was good. It was good. I do have a few issues with it though, because I hate, first of all, there were like hardly any people of color, and I feel like when it comes to stuff and like feeling like, oh my God, you could never have enough sort of thing, that in my experience affects like people who don't have a lot of spending power to begin with. So when they are able to have this money and buy something that they want, it feels good, whatever, reward system, blah, blah, blah. But also the majority of the people that they interviewed were like formerly rich people or like former entrepreneurs, you know, corporate people and stuff. And it's like, if I had that comfortability or whatever, maybe I would be the same way, but I don't have a lot of spending power. So when I could buy something for myself, I'm gonna do it. And minimalism in a way sort of demonizes that. Yeah, so like I have a few issues. And then they were like, oh, Jim Carrey has a quote that says, I wish everybody could become rich and famous, because then they would realize that it's not like basically all it's cracked up to be, or it's not worth it. But it's like, if I don't have to live paycheck to paycheck, then obviously to me that's living really well. So I think there's like a disconnect in that when it comes to minimalism. But of course, like one of the only people of color that they had in this documentary, I think he had mentioned, he was like, you don't really control how much stuff, like you can't control what you get paid, which in a way you could, but like we know what he meant or whatever, but you can control how much you buy. So I feel like that is like a far better mindset than saying like, yeah, I was a corporate bro, and then after I was offered $500,000 a year in my dream job, I was like, no, can't do it. So like that kind of stuff like pisses me off, because I feel like there's just such a disconnect to, like, there's just a disconnect to when you're talking to people who really don't have a lot to begin with. So you telling them, well, you shouldn't be spending money on that, when it's like their one little thing that they could give to themselves, is kind of fucked up. That's just my opinion. But anyways, I know I have too much stuff. I know I treat myself far too often. A little bit too often. And it won't even be, and like, it won't even be on like, you know, quality items or something. I'll be like, oh, I saw that at H&M. Here I go. And I'm not saying H&M is bad, because I mean, I like H&M, even though I do try and limit my fast fashion shopping. But it's like, what you pay for the quality and stuff, like, is it really needed? Will this last in your closet more than a season, even if you like it? It's like, sometimes the quality is so shit that, you know, it's like a few washes and then it's, oh my god, so depressing, I have to get rid of this sweater and stuff. So yeah, so for me, I think that like embarking on this journey is going to be really good, because I'm somebody who like completely clears out their closet like once every 2 to 3 months. That's like a bit excessive in my opinion and whatnot. And then especially, it hurts me and my pockets knowing that I spent money on things a few months ago and now I'm like, ugh, like I don't want it, I don't wear it. So I'm going to focus like the next 3 months. I'm hoping I could like continue this throughout the year, but you know, day by day, month by month, you know, it's a process. If I feel like this doesn't work for me, then I'll try something else. But my goal for like the next 2 to 3 months, because February is a short month, so I'm like, oh, you have to do it if you could do January, is like make do with what I have, especially when it comes to clothes. Like I feel like that's just like the bare minimum of what I could do right now. Like, you know, just don't buy clothes and stuff. Like, don't buy into the trends, don't buy into the hype. You have good clothes in your closet, you have a full closet, make do with that. So that's what I've been doing. And I think for the month of February, if this month goes well, that I want to try the 333 challenge, even though it'll only be for like a month, but whatever. So you have like 33 items, excluding like active wear and like pajamas and stuff that like you would use to either lounge or work out in. But 33 items, purses, accessories, shoes included, and like that's what you wear for the month, or technically for the 3 months. So it's like a capsule wardrobe challenge sort of thing. And I feel like I could do that, especially because February isn't like, or I mean, I don't even really know. It depends on how global warming's working out. But February is a month that doesn't have like too big of a drastic season change, like in my opinion March has. March starts off like 40s, and then by the end of it we're in like, we have multiple 60-degree days, which it doesn't seem like a lot, but it's definitely changing my jacket choice and what I wear under my jacket. This and a jacket I would wear in 40-degree weather, but I might lighten up the jacket if I'm wearing this in 60-degree weather, or if I'm wearing like a slightly heavier jacket, I'll wear a short sleeve shirt or something like that. So that's just like how it's working out in my head. That's like what I have planned and stuff. Also, I feel like a benefit of this is that I'm gonna save money. I have money goals, or just plans to save my money. Like that's what I want to do. I want to save my money and stuff. I don't make a lot of money. I make just $1 over minimum wage here. And that means I'm still broke or whatever after taxes and like dues and whatever. So, you know, this might help me meet my savings goals and stuff, especially this month, because technically my coworker has been out on maternity leave, but you know, she's coming back, which I'm happy about because she's like one of the only girls I like there. But you know, then it's like less hours for me and whatnot. So I like need to make the most money I could in the month of January, and then whatever, when the other months come, we'll see. So yeah, that's like gonna be my thing. I am also redoing my room. Well, just like switching out the furniture because my dresser is broken. And I don't mean like kind of broken, like, oh, you could just fix it. It's like, no, it's broken. A drawer is broken. The drawer doesn't close. I don't even know what happened. I guess because it's old or whatever. But like that wooden dresser just completely just fell apart. So I'm not doing that. And also the drawers aren't that deep. And like I said, I have a lot of shit. And I don't feel the need to get rid of shit when I know it could fit elsewhere. If that's, especially because along with like just not buying things, I don't want to get rid of as many things either. Like that was another thing. I've gotten rid of things that I like, but I'm like, I have no room for it. So something has to go and I'll get rid of it. But that's terrible. If you like it, keep it. So I know it would fit elsewhere in the dresser that I have in mind to buy. So that's what I'm gonna do. And, you know, like I said, we'll just see from there and whatnot. So I hope you guys will come on this journey with me. And yeah, I don't know, maybe I'll show you guys like how I've been, maybe in another video show you how I've been like thinking, like making my goals for the month, my money goals. Yeah,